Hey, mamas. Welcome back to another awesome episode of the Mama Work It podcast. My name is Marissa Lonick. I am your host, working mom of four, and the founder of Mama Work It, where we support women in the juggle of work life, mom life, wife life, fill in the blank life. Today's episode is a little different than normal. So I got this idea. I was driving the other day and I got a little bit triggered. Okay. I was driving by this beautiful home, beautiful fall decor, impeccably tasteful front porch. And I started thinking about all the things in the fall season that kind of trigger me sometimes as a working mom. And this episode is not about hate. Okay. That porch was gorgeous, beautiful. It's more about the immediate sense of less than that I felt in that moment. Because I'm just going to be real, my porch is pretty bare right now. My Halloween decor is more like kid friendly. I don't really love it, but it's there. It makes my kids happy. And I guess a little bit of my loss of control there kind of gets to me. So anyway, this spiraled into me thinking about 100 other ways moms get triggered only in the fall season. And I thought it would be a really fun conversation to have with my former work bestie turned in real life bestie slash hiking buddy, also a mom of four, also a twin mom, also a working mom. So I texted her. I invited her to be on the show. And here we are, mamas. I introduce
Yeah.
you to my friend, Estella. Thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having me. Not only do I love this because I get to chat with you, which is one of my favorite things, but I have to say I do feel you on this. And for the record, my porch is not decorated for fall. And in addition to seeing other decorated porches, I get those lovely Amazon, your package has been delivered alerts with a
Yes.
photo of my porch, which tends to trigger me a bit too, because I'm like, oh, what? No, you guys, the shoes, please, the backpack.
It's like
So
all
it's
documented in your
horrible. And then my
email.
mom gets it too. She's like, oh, I just saw a picture of your porch. What are you doing? So yeah,
I
it's
love
fun.
that. I love that. Well, Estella, nobody knows you on this show. So can you just
Okay.
tell us who you are a little bit, what it's like to be you? You're a corporate executive, you're a mom of four kids, you do homeschool. I mean, I'm kind of being a spoiler alert here, but just
Okay.
tell us a little bit more about you.
Sure. So, you said I'm a mom of four. I've got my boys. I have twins. They're four. And I have two girls. I almost said 9 and 11, but they're 10 and 11. So it almost feels sometimes like I have two sets of twins with how close those girls are. We are a California family through and through. My husband and I both born and raised in California. We've lived here forever. Um, we are a homeschool family, which seems kind of crazy sometimes, but it's also super fun. We live outside of the San Francisco Bay Area, and I work in San Francisco. It's an awesome experience, and I've worked in sales now probably my whole life now. So yeah, I'm on the go. We've got every minute is packed. We're a sports family. We do some lovely travel sports, which is great. I don't know how that happened. And yeah, I don't know.
I don't know
What
how
else
that
can I say?
happened.
We have seven chickens and one really huge dog. So yeah, we're all over the place.
Okay, I love it. Thank you for that intro.
Yeah.
All right. So, how this is going to work today is Estella and I have compiled a list, friends, of all the things that we feel personally victimized by in the fall season. Now, again, this is not about the hate. Like, if this is stuff you do, girlfriend, more power to you. Like, I wish some of this was stuff that I did or felt less triggered by. So this is not a show of us just hating on you. Like, we love that you do this. And sometimes we feel a little less than when we see it. We're triggered by some of these things. So we're bringing it up. We're just having a fun conversation. So enjoy. So Estella, I'm going to get started here. I'm going to take it back like, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago at this point. But I recently saw this meme and it was hysterical and it made me think about this. And the meme said something like, I need to quit my full-time job in order to read all the back to school emails from my kids' school. And this is triggering, right? Like if you already have a jam-packed life, the volume of these and the amount of information to study and absorb for the back to school season is intense. Now, I know you're doing homeschool these days, but like, do you
Well, it
remember
doesn't.
what
It's the same.
it's the
It's the
same.
same. It's the register for this and the date for that, and then please bring this T-shirt on this day, and then bring an extra snack, but it can't be this. And oh yeah, it's a lot. Just the forms alone to fill out.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
I pride myself on having like a pretty good handle on my emails, but like these often make me feel like I have zero control of my inbox. So,
one trick someone told me about once was filling out one paper for the school, and then they would photocopy it and then
mm,
just fill in the child specific. So I know you feel this. I mean, I'm literally doing two forms, but I'm
yes.
writing the same thing for the boys. You feel insane. You do. You feel absolutely crazy sometimes.
Yeah. No, totally. And I have done that trick before where like it's mostly for like the camp registrations where I'll fill out all the information that's the same for each kid because now there's like 4 kids in camp at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, don't put the name, don't do like, the little things that are different, but yes, photocopy. It's a good tip. Good tip. All right, what do you got on your list? Tell me.
Um, I mean, I'm always so torn about the back to school photo. Right, like, I do them, okay? I usually relent, but I hold out as long as I can, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do it this year." Why do I feel pressured to do it, don't do it, who cares? Like, who really needs to see my kids again this year? Like, I don't even more so because we're homeschooled. It's like, there's not even an official start date. My kids are like, "We started school today." I shove them out to the front yard, and I'm like, "Picture, picture." It's like 4 in the afternoon, right? They're like, what are you talking about? We didn't do any schoolwork today." And, even to the point where I had them fill out the "Who's your teacher?" And they were like,
Mom.
"This is awkward. It's you." But I mean, it is triggering. It's hard to not do, right? Like, I didn't have time for it. And then it's like, oh, do I put their information? Do I not? Like, it's certainly cuter when they have the sign that's all filled out, but then you post it and it never fails. Every time I see someone post this, there's always a commenter that's like, you really shouldn't share your child's school year and their teacher name, right? And so then you get into like, okay, well, what am I posting? The before, the after? I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. I think next year I'm gonna be a holdout. I'm not gonna do it next year.
Yeah.
I will.
I do these photos too, but I hear you like I've had better years than others. I've had
Oh,
years where like I have pretty flowers where I take them, or I have
yeah.
like the cute chalkboard sign or like the cute letterboard. I've had some good years. And then I have years where I literally the night before am printing a sign that says like first grade or something on it.
Child. Child
Yeah.
A, B, C, and D. Here you go.
Yes.
2024.
Yeah. But I will say this year, what I did do, and I've never done this before, I'm always like a complete stress ball the first day of school, trying to get there on time and take this damn photo. This year, I I made my kids take it the day before.
Oh, cheating.
I guess on top of
Okay.
my game. I
This
don't
is a
know.
little overachieving. I don't know. This can't count as a trigger for you? This seems like where you thrive. I think you thrive with these photos.
Well, I mean, I still feel like I'm triggered when I see the really cutesy
The good
ones. And I'm
ones.
like, oh, mine was like a printed black and white piece of paper that was
Right.
crumpled in the corner because someone sat on it or something, 5 minutes
Yeah.
before. So yeah, no, I've had my good years and not so good years, but yeah, I hear
Yeah.
you. Okay. We've already kind of hit the porches. I don't know if I told you this. I think I did send this to you. We send each other memes a lot. We're those kind of friends.
Yes.
I recently
That's what you
saw
yeah.
there's a woman doing phenomenal things in business, like making over $1 million in revenue a year, decorating fall porches.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like a
Amazing.
legit thing. And I don't know in my life if I've ever had a porch that I looked at and was just like, I love that damn porch. Like, I just love the hell out of it. It's always just
Oh,
okay. It's always just okay when I do it, if I do it.
I feel like it's a little bit like I don't know, I do this a lot where like I splurge on something and I'm never truly happy. I mean, whether it's housekeeping, sometimes even my nails, and I like build it up and I'm like, okay, just splurge, just treat yourself, just do it. And and then I'm like, oh, I really wish I hadn't spent that. Or you do that thing where you're like, well, I could have done this for $100 at Michael's myself, but you're not going to. I mean, I don't know, you might just do it.
Yeah.
You might just want to
You
just
might
do
just
it.
hire that lady whose zone of genius is making front
Right? She's
porches.
already a
Yeah.
millionaire. She's not gonna wanna do your porch.
My porch is not, my porch is like too much of a challenge. She's like, give me the
Right.
nicer porch.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. She'd be like, "Well, first you have to get rid of these million shoes that you have, and the double
Or like,
stroller, and all the towels from the pool, and, like, the box of Goodwill." I mean, yeah, so we've got a lot of
are
obstacles
we talking
before
about
me.
your porch or my porch?
Yeah, we're talking about my porch. Yeah, we're talking about my
Love it. Yeah. My porch more has like the flowers that are hanging on for dear life.
Nice. Nice.
Although
Okay.
I did see this hack, I've yet to do it, but I have seen this hack where people do fake flowers on their porch and they never have to worry about them dying. And I'm like, should that be me? I don't know. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. Okay. On that note, what's your next thing?
What's next? Um I mean, this one got me a little bit earlier this week, but like, does everyone really go to a pumpkin patch every year? Are we going every year now?
I
Because
mean,
I just don't know if I could do it. Like, do we ever just get the pumpkins from Safeway? Someone's buying them, right? Like, can I just get the pumpkins from the grocery store and call it a day? Um, I don't know if I can do it again. We did it last year. We did it the year. I'm doing it. We've been doing it, but like, really, is everyone really doing this every year? We go every
I
other year,
heard, I mean, I think we have gone every year, but I feel you. I feel you, especially as the kids are getting older and they're not as excited to go. It's
it's
like,
hot.
yeah. And I'm like,
For us, it's still
come on,
hot,
everybody. Like, it's not fair to the little kids who haven't had, 10 of these experiences already.
right?
But I heard this mom talking. I can't remember where I heard this, but she was like, if you zoom in enough at the supermarket with the pumpkin display, you could probably get a decent photo.
At Trader Joe's, if you take your cart over to the flower display at Trader Joe's and hold your pumpkins there,
All
it's
right,
the
let's
same
let's get
thing.
dressed up and go to the supermarket,
Oh
guys.
my god! How about get your pumpkins at the supermarket, hide them in the backyard, and have the kids go find them.
It's like an Easter egg hunt, but with
Yeah,
pumpkins
with
in your
pumpkins.
backyard. Okay. Yeah.
And
All
like a
right.
third of the cost.
Yeah.
And nobody
And
has to wear flannels in 80-degree weather.
well, you know what I never really understood? Because it's been a long time for me, like where I've dressed all the kids up super cute to go to a pumpkin patch. Like these days, it's like, oh, you have clothes on? Cool, let's go. Like
Yeah.
I I'm always amazed when families can get everyone like in color coordinated fall attire at the pumpkin patch, especially because the pumpkin patch is typically like a farm. So it's
Yeah.
dirty. And I'm like, I'm not, no, you can't wear those like nice new sneakers to the pumpkin patch. You can't like put a really cute brand new t-shirt that you're going to stain with like a caramel apple or something when you're there. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to put you in like disgusting clothes, but like you're probably not wearing your Sunday best in my family.
Well, and don't you have like a holdout? Like I always and sometimes it cycles with my kids, but there's always the one kid that has the energy that day that I don't have to battle the outfit. Right?
Every
Like
time.
everything's planned out. Everybody like, "Oh, we're all in jeans." And I managed to find, coordinating color shirts, but like for some reason that one kid that day is like, "No, I need to wear my shark swim trunks." And if I can't wear these with Crocs, I'm not going, right? Like there's always someone and they have, oh, but the sweater itches me, or the
Yes.
jeans are too tight, and you're too tired. I don't know, I don't have it in me. And so then, I mean, what are you going to do? It's not cute if one of you isn't, isn't in on it. I don't know.
Isn't on theme.
So,
Yeah. No,
right?
100%. I've given up on that dream for the pumpkin patch. I'm a lot stricter with that, with the outfit planning when it comes to like the holiday cards, but that's another episode. We're going to dive
Oh,
into the
holiday
winter stuff
cards. Yeah.
another episode. Yes. Okay. All right. I have another one related to what I'm experiencing like this week myself. So it has to do with scheduling parent teacher conferences. I feel personally like very stressed, very heightened emotions when I am vigorously in like 7 different tabs trying to schedule back to back to back parent teacher conferences. So I am not like camping out at the school all day to get these all done. Like I know you're homeschooling these days, but like this is, this is like an Olympic sport. I'm telling you, to get these all scheduled and like to not have gaps in between.
And do you go by yourself, or is this like, oh, we got to coordinate with another parent here?
Listen, if I had to coordinate with another parent,
It just wouldn't happen.
I think I'd have to hire like a personal assistant to do this for me. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
if I could handle it. No, we can't coordinate with another parent because the other parent has to watch the kids. So I'm
So
usually
these
the
aren't during school. Well, how do they? Yeah, they can't do them during school because the
no,
teacher's not watching
kids
the.
are off from school on this day. So like if you don't have childcare, it's like you have to tap your other parent or you have to like tap grandma or
So
grandpa
these
or
are
whoever.
evening. I'm so maybe
Yeah,
I'm.
you're out
I
of
would
this
say
world.
look it. I would say
No.
I'm spoiled, but and everyone's homeschool is different, right? But in the situation that I'm in with our charter school, we have a parent teacher conference once every 20 school days. 20, yeah,
What?
20, so about
Like
once a
that's like
month.
once a month.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's once a month. I have to take the day off work, obviously. Um, it's 3 hours. Oh, it's
Okay, you win.
it's so by the end of it, I feel a little bit like, of course it's wonderful. I love talking about my children. The teacher's amazing. But at the end of 3, I'm having a panic attack. Like I don't know how much longer I could be in. I mean, I can't even watch a full movie. Like,
Is it like a lot of like action items preceding it that like stress you out? Like what is it about it? Is it like your work emails keep going off and you're stressed
yes.
about
I
that?
think it's
Okay.
all of the life that's continuing to happen while I'm stuck in this like conversation that could have been an email,
Okay,
I
got
guess.
it.
I don't know.
See,
It's
I don't
long. It's
Yeah,
tough.
I
It's
don't
hard.
actually mind the meeting, probably because I'm not having it once a month. I think
Yeah.
we only get like 1 or 2 a year. But like, I'm not minding the meeting itself. I enjoy that part of it. The stressful trigger for me is setting it up, like setting it up efficiently so that I don't have one that's at 9 a.m. and one that's at 11:30 and one that's at 2:45.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want these to be like 9, 9:30, 10, and
Yeah.
then I'm like,
Let's just
okay,
get these out, right?
have the rest of the day or like coordinating maybe not with the other parent to come, but with the other parent's work schedule to be like, what time can you be home from work so that you can relieve me here and I can go there. So it's more the scheduling for me. The
Yeah.
actual meetings don't stress me. Like I enjoy those meetings actually. Yeah. Okay. What do you got next?
Well, gosh, I feel like okay, what's better? Um, we haven't hit Halloween yet. I mean, I'm gonna have to go with the Amazon and Target catalogs for Christmas.
Mm.
I mean, look, Christmas is my favorite. It is my favorite season. I love it. I lean in, we decorate, we do all the things. I literally have a Christmas calendar that like adds joy to as many evenings as we can. We go to this place called Tunnels of Joy. Like I'm in it, right? But it was October 2nd, I want to say. And I come home and my kids are poring over the Amazon, what was it? Amazon, Target, Walmart, these Christmas catalogs. I am not ready for this. I'm
No.
not ready for this. And for a 4-year-old, 3 months is that's so much of their
It's a
life.
lifetime.
It's like
It's a
10%
lifetime.
of their life
Yeah.
at this point. Right? I don't know. Don't check the math on that for me, okay? But it's a lot. It's a lot. And and so now it's like I am not ready. I still owe forms to the school for back to school, okay?
You're
Like,
still buying back to school supplies.
I'm still buying back to school. I'm still filling out forms. This is true. I really do. They just told me yesterday I still owe a couple forms for the schools. This is not a lie. I'm still filling out forms for back to school. Okay. And we're talking about Christmas already. I can't. I'm tired. I just know. And
Yeah.
it's too long. And like, I just feel like it's more appropriate, you know, November 10th. I mean, who chose October 1st for this? It's rude. It's
Yeah.
rude. It's too soon. Give us a break. I mean, I don't know.
Well, because then
It's a
you
lot.
start to get like anxious, like, oh my gosh, do I need to get started already? This is how I feel more so about back to school stuff. Like when they hit you like July 1st with this, and you're like, can I just enjoy the freaking summer a
Yeah.
little? Like, can I
Yeah.
just take a deep breath? We just got out of school. Like, can we
Yeah.
chill?
It's
Yeah.
too much. Too much, too soon. Get out of here with your catalogs. I should have intercepted them. Who knew? Who knew they were coming so soon?
Yeah, I did not. Yeah. All right. We've got Halloween coming up. Anything you want to hit on Halloween
Oh,
before we like wrap this fall trigger list up?
as much as I love Christmas, I unlove
No,
Halloween.
I love Halloween.
I don't I don't even want to say I hate it, but like it's the extra I don't have. Like if you talk about porch decorating, I'm not decorating for Halloween. It's too fleeting.
Mm,
So there's that, but more specifically, and I feel like this is happening more with every holiday, but we can talk about it with Halloween, is this idea of either gifting your child like an actual gift,
what? People are
like
doing
a
this?
yeah, like a oh, it's like it used to be just like an Easter basket or a Christmas gift, right? But now it's like, oh, it's Valentine's. Here's my Valentine's gift for my kid. Oh, here it's Halloween. Here's my Halloween gift for my kid.
Oh
And then
no,
if
I
it's
don't do
not a
that. I don't do
Halloween
that.
gift, it's a boo bag. And the boo bags are
Yes.
getting elaborate. I don't know. I mean,
Hmm.
maybe it's my algorithm. I did this to myself. I don't know. But I'm not what? Like, no. You're lucky if I remember to buy candy before they're out of everything but Tootsie Rolls. Like, I'm not doing a boo bag. And please don't boo me. Don't boo my house because you're not going to get anything back. We will not be reciprocating the boo.
Oh
Um,
my gosh. Yes, the boo bags. I've never done anything. I've done them maybe twice, and they've never been anything to write home about. Like they're probably the boo bags that like people are like that one's junk. Like
yeah,
I don't get anything super awesome, but I agree. I've seen some really
people are
incredible boo
really
bags.
out. It's too much. I saw one the other. I was just like, what?
What was in it?
Socks, color book, pajamas, like a little toy. I mean, I don't know,
Oh,
custom
damn,
stickers. It was
no.
like a fabric basket. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding.
That is
You
one
know,
fancy boo bag.
yeah.
Okay,
And
okay.
there's a few now I've seen, and oh, get your Cricut out and do custom lettering on your boo bag, and
We
yeah.
gotta fix your algorithm. This is a lot.
Come
This
on.
is a lot.
I did. I must have done it. I clicked
And
on
then
four,
she sends them to me, you guys, and I'm like, I don't need this.
ruin yours.
All right. Well, thank you, my friend. Before we
Yeah.
wrap up the episode today, we are going to move into the lightning round. This is where I like to ask
Oh,
guests just for fun, random questions, just to get to know you a little bit better. I have a feeling we're going to do this again. I have a feeling this is going to be a popular episode and we should do this for all the seasons. So I'm only going to ask you just a couple of these questions so we can
okay.
save some for the next
I'm ready.
episode.
I'm
All right,
ready.
are
I'm
you
like,
ready?
okay.
All right, let's go. All right. Let's see. What's your guilty pleasure TV show right now? Go ahead. Tell us. Tell us.
Wait. I mean, are we not all watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? No?
I knew it. I knew it. I have to be honest with you. I'm getting all my Mormon wives gossip from you. I have not started it. I know I'm going to be so late to the game when I finally turn this thing on, but as someone who does not have Hulu, it is not convenient for me to watch. Not possible at the moment.
It was good. But if I'm not watching Mormon Housewives, I'm doing a lot of 90 Day Fiance also.
Okay.
So
Yes.
there's that.
Love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nail salon, hair salon, or spa. You can only pick one to visit for the rest of your life. Which one is it?
Spa.
Yeah, that's a popular answer.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, let's throw one more in there just for fun. If they made a movie about your life, who would you want to play you?
That's tough because some of my favorite actresses could not play me, right? Like,
You're a complicated
I'm
character.
complicated, but so
Stella, come on. There's got to be someone. You've thought of this before. I know you. You've thought of this before.
could we get like Ava Mendes?
Yes. Ava Mendez would do you justice.
Do you think?
She is very talented.
She's good.
Yes,
She's good.
she's very talented, and I feel like she would definitely do you justice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, my friend. Well, thank you again for being here. This was super fun. I'm so glad I got this idea and that you said yes when I asked you to be part of it. I appreciate you.
Yes.
And mamas, we will see you on the next episode.
Yay. All right. Bye.